Stay a while and listen.
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up my coverage of Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions. It is by Square Enix, and this is basically an emulated version of the PSP game, and which I suppose is a remake of the original Final Fantasy Tactics that released on the PlayStation 1. So I kind of went back and forth which one I wanted to do. I have played extensively the PlayStation 1 version, and I've decided I was going to try this one out for a change, and it's just probably slightly better overall. I mean, there's some differences. Anyway, we'll see. Either way, I am ready to hop in and begin this. This is one of the greatest tactical strategy games of all time, and it is by far the best Final Fantasy game ever made, in my and in many other people's opinions. So, without any further ado, guys and gals, let's hop in and let's begin. I am Arazlam. I'm going to butcher a bunch of names. Student of Ivalice's middle age. You are familiar with the War of the Lions, no? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Harrell, a hitherto unknown young man, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. His is a heroism of great renown, a story familiar to all who dwell within our land. But what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. Alright, sorry about that, guys and gals. I had to go back and forth in my head to try to figure out how to pronounce Beowulf is what I'm going to go with. I'm sure it's wrong, but it's sort of kind of the thing with me. I tend to mispronounce stuff quite often. So, Beowulf is what we're going with. There was another young man, the youngest of House Beowulf, long famed for producing the leaders of knights and men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. However, according to the Durai papers, the existence of which became known to the public only this last year, they had long lain concealed in church archives. This forgotten young man is in fact the true hero. The church maintains he was a heretic, an inciter of unrest, and disturber of the peace. Which account is to be believed? Join me in my search to uncover the answer. But before we begin, might I ask you to share with me your name and the date of your birth? Alright, we're just going to go with the stock... You know what? No, we're not. I was going to go with the stock standard. I really considered it, but we're just going to go with me being me, because that's me. I'm me. So we're just going to go with traditional Bumpy, because again, this is one of the greatest games ever, and I just want to be the main character instead of Ramza. So forgive me for my hubris, but I would like that to be the case. Now, I'm probably going to not record another episode for a few days, possibly up to a week after this gets posted, just to give you guys time to throw some names at me that you want. And all the classes are going to be up to my discretion. So you guys can put classes that you want me to pick. But in reality, I'm just going to be doing whatever it is that I want to do. I'm going to try to find a bunch of side quests and stuff as we go through. I didn't even realize from my original playthrough that there were side quests. And additionally, on top of all that, I do have a goal. And I'll be doing a lot of the grinding off camera. So it may make some people unhappy. So hopefully it's okay. But I... really, there's an end button somewhere. There it is. I've always had a goal when I've played this game to get at least one character or a full squad of characters mastered in every single job class. So I may try and do that. I'm not positive. I'm leaning toward doing it, but I'm not sure. Alright, so we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. And we do have all the days. I could have sworn there was a certain game that I played recently that didn't have all the days or all the months or something. So, we're going to go with April 13th, because that was my birthday, or is my birthday. Input your birthday as it appears on the solar calendar. Alright, cool. Got it. Let's go. Sorry for the somewhat lengthy kind of explanation. Anyway, I haven't actually seen this video yet, so I'm going to watch it. And you can enjoy it as well. So the tale that we are being told is the Zodiac Brave story. And that is for the story purpose, like we're being told this in the game. But the game itself is Final Fantasy Tactics, the War of the Lions. So, just a little bit of a background or history or what have you. Anyway, I'll hush again, sorry. Now, unfortunately, I don't know what any of that meant. That is different from the original PlayStation release of the game, that little cinematic. O Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation. Lady Ovelia, it is time. I'll not be much longer, Agrius. Your escort has already arrived, Majesty. I'm sure I'm going to butcher more names, so again, just be aware. This guy's just called Priest. Priest, please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry. Swordsman, still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour. Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess. Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. You would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries. I see even the noble order of the northern sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves. A god captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not expect chivalry. We are in the employ of the order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you. Govern your tongue. Enough. Let us be on our way. But they were having a verbal dispute, a sparring match, if you will. The Father watch over you, child. And you, Elder. His name is Priest, okay? Oh no. Milady! The enemy is upon us! Duke Goltana's men? Oh, Agrius is just up and out. We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it, Bumpy? You above getting paid to do a job? I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword. Right then. To battle! Let's go, man. Deliver us, O Lord. Are you ready, guys and gals? I think we get like baby steps here. We only control ourselves. All the other people do the fighting, and honestly, we don't bring much to the table, but that's okay. So, three of the guys are archers. One's a chemist, and one's a knight that we're up against. Agrius says, they bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltana must be mad. Does he mean to start a war? You there, wench! You cannot hope to defeat us. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours. Surprise! There's more of us! A head-on assault. These swords of Goltana lack wits, one and all. In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gufgarian. Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Bumpy, with me! Sure. Yes! Sorry, guys. I absolutely love this game. So, like, even just, like, the walking in place, the battle music, commencing the fight, like, all of it's fantastic, and I love it. By the way, this is not the same control scheme as the Disgaea series, so I'm going to be moving the wrong way a lot. Just be aware of that. Just be absolutely aware that I will be going the wrong direction probably most of the time, and it's going to be a struggle for me to get used to it. Just be aware. Kill them all. Leave no man standing. What? You would have us slaughter them? Are you mad? Kill them here, and they'll have played into Duke Goltana's hand. Like, you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout. I find dead men rout more easily. Well, uneasy allies, to say the least. Alright, so Gafgarian's moving up. He has his Shadow Blade. He's bringing to the old frontal lobe of this guy here. Boop! Right on the skull. Not quite enough to finish him, though. And Gafgarian leveled up from that. Okay. Oh, I get to do something. Cool. I'm a squire, oddly. Alright, how do I move? Is this going to go... Yeah. There we go. That way. I feel like if I... Yeah, I guess I can move there. What is metal? Rush? See, these aren't things that were in the... These were not in the other game. Can I see what they do? Oh, there we go. Attack by ramming into the enemy's body. Okay, Rush did exist. I vaguely remember. Remove several status ailments. I don't remember that being a thing. Tailwind. Boost an ally's speed. And Chance. Sacrifice HP to restore twice as much. See, I don't remember having that at the beginning of the original game. Also, I think I can... Yeah, I can shift the cameras. How do I... Forgive me while I try to figure out how... I know there's a way to rotate the camera. Ah, there it is. Okay. Sorry, guys, I guess. Just getting used to the control scheme again. Okay. Alright, I got it. I'm all over it. I know what's going down. I guess I'm just going to buff myself. Because why not? A little tailwind going for me. Okay. Increase our speed there a little bit. Alright. So there we go. We are facing the enemy, so we have a slight advantage. And it's going to be what? Oh, Judgment Blade. I thought it was like Holy Sword or something. So he should be dead. Yeah, he is. I like how Agrius was like, no, we can't kill them, and then she goes and kills the first guy. That's about right. Alright, our two knight flanking people are coming on up. We still have Lad in the back. Oh, I guess he's unconscious. He's got the stars over his head. That's fine. Alright, so the archers are gonna arch. Looks like they're arching the other knight, though. They're arching the two knights, and then this one's got... He's a chemist, or an alchemist. Right, I think it's a chemist, and he's going to be dropping potions on people, all sorts of things. Apparently, Lad's just gonna chill back at the door and be like, "Nobody shall pass," or "None shall pass," as the phrasing goes. Alright, what's your move, Gefgarian? Oh, you're gonna drop another Shadow Blade on him? Yeah. More shiny red doom and gloom, 42 damage. I don't know how much damage we're gonna do. Probably a decent amount. Alright, you're moving up. Not bad, 30 damage. So you'll notice there's like EXP that you get when you hit somebody, and you also get JP. So 18 EXP, 16 JP. JP are job points. So anyone who has never played Final Fantasy Tactics before, job points, essentially there's a whole bunch of different classes in the game. I think more than a dozen, something along those lines. And each class has different skills. They can use different equipment and abilities, and then you can sometimes take skills and abilities from specific classes and use them with other classes. Anyway, the classes are considered jobs. So like a squire, a knight, an archer, not really a warrior, a ninja, a monk. Like these are all different classes or jobs that you can actually be. So when you're a specific job, like a squire for instance, and you go and you start fighting somebody, you're going to get experience, which levels your character up, which I think gives you like stat gains and other things. And then you also get to get job points, which will allow you to unlock skills in the various different job categories. Alright, I think I am going to come over here and help take this person down. Oh, no, I don't want to wait. Sorry. I wanted to act. I apologize. I want to use Rush. There it is. Perform! Bam! I don't know if it's more damage than what I would normally do. 14. It's not super impressive, but it's a thing. Oh, Judgment Blade's an AoE. I didn't even know that. Alright, that's cool. Ooh. Careful, lad. Careful, buddy. Oh no, lad's getting kind of getting whooped on. He's okay, but he's definitely feeling bad about this. Okay, it's my time to shine. Alright, you're at full health. You're not at full health. I guess I can try... What does that do? Status ailments. I guess I'll rush. I can't rush. Can I attack at least? I can, alright. But I think he attacks back. Let's see. Oh, that did decent damage. He didn't attack back. It's nice. He's throwing Cure out. On who? Oh, on our boy. Alright. Good job, Gefgarian. Didn't do a tremendous amount. I mean, like... I feel like you could have just attacked and it would have been more useful, but, you know, whatever. Alright, just kind of getting into position. Lad's like, oh boy, this is not great for me. No, don't do that. Attack the other guy. Oh. Did she just use her judgment sword thingy on multiple people? Because she just hit everybody with the AoE. I feel like this is going to go very poorly. I'm very concerned. Oh no, she's using... Oh god! She's going to kill 3 people. Oh, this is bad. No, what were you thinking? Oh, she didn't kill any of them. Really close, though. Kefgarian, can you do something not Oh, that was brilliant. That was a brilliant move. Alright, I'm going to take down the final guy over here. Attack. There it is. And bam, down he goes. I know the game moves a bit slow, guys and gals. I realize that. It's the nature of the game, the nature of older games in general. They tend to move a bit slower. Alright, so 34, and are you gonna get a little bit more? Nope, 28 again. Well, you gained a job level. And yeah, you have job levels as well. So not only do you get experience to unlock additional skills, you also get job levels. And then you need like a certain job level of this and that, and you get unlock an additional type of job, and so on and so forth. You'll see it all come together. Oh, you're using a high potion on someone who's not you and who is healthier. You're gonna die in the next hit, man. I don't know, like, what exactly you were thinking there, buddy. Judgment Blade's coming down. If I can move before he does. Oh, I don't have to. We got it. We won the fight. Victory is ours. Sweet. Okay. Oh.
The princess.
Yeah, these animated scenes didn't exist. It's Delita.
And try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you.
You've quite a mouth on you, princess.
Yeah, he just punched her.
Forgive me. 'Tis your birth and faith that wrong you, not I.
So, in the original game, if I recall correctly, this is all done in, like, the same, how the battles were just fought.
Hold there.
That same top-down view, the same graphical type deal.
Is it truly him?
Apparently?
I cannot be.
Delita, he lives? But why does he fight under the banner of Duke Goltana?
Yep, good old Delita lives. Or Delita, or however you want to say it. I'm going Delita. I said, I'm going to make some choices of how to pronounce things. They're probably going to be wrong, but it's still what I'm going to do. Records of the hero Delita first appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw knights returning from the front stripped of livelihood, their fealty to the crown and nobility abandoned. Many became rogues and traitors, men donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason against the crown. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of such, the city of Garland, too, saw its share. Chapter 1, The Meager. The magic city of Garland. Yay! The Royal Military Academy, with a K, at Garland. That's us right there. We're the guy hanging out next to Delita, who's in the bottom left. We're to the right of him. Prentice says, another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Egros. The Corpse Brigade again? I wonder where all this leads. Delita, what do you make of this? I'm not sure. I have my guesses, but I'm listening. I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland. Duke Larg? Why? Not just the Duke, the Marquis Elmdor de Limberry, too. It's the first I've heard of it. This is not the sound of a state of... What? Sorry. This has not the sound of a state visit. Fair enough. All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few. And they mean to bolster their numbers with us? Alright, everybody. Form up! The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knights Apprentice. Okay. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Sure. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the Crown. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the Brigade, an operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, amongst others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard, stationed at Egros. This will leave Egros Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Sorry for the butchering, guys. Egg rolls. Ooh, egg rolls. No, sorry. The time has come to take up arms. Young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves routed by our knights flees here to Garland, seeking refuge. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed. Alright, cool. Sure. I think I'm going to break it off right here, guys and gals. If you enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe, share all that wonderful fun stuff if you want to. If you don't want to, just subscribe so you can keep track of all this stuff. Anyhow, leave a comment down below, though, if you want to be part of the squad. Now, keep in mind, the squad tends to be a bit on the smaller side. So if like 30, 50 people want to be in there, chances are maybe like 10 or 11 of you might be able to make it in. So if you don't get in on this one, get in on something else, guys and gals. I often will throw out, do you want to be named in a series? And you guys can join in some capacity. Anyway, that's going to do it for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this, well, first episode of one of the greatest games ever made, Final Fantasy Tactics. This is, again, the PSP version, the War of the Lions version. And I have yet to actually play this before, so I'm looking forward to seeing kind of what they've done to update it and or sort of kind of remake it. I've already seen some differences right away, so I'm curious to see how it all plays out. Anyway, folks, until the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you guys so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.